Okay, today we've got this pedal, which is an AC plus dual overdrive pedal. It's made in the USA. You can put in a 9-volt battery in it. It runs off a 9-volt power supply, and it probably runs off an 18-volt or 12-volt or something like that if you want a certain sound, which I don't do. I usually run my pedals on batteries or 9-volt. So you've got channel A, which is a different sound, and then you've got channel B, as you can see, which is blue. Now you've got this here, which can set the sound hard or soft. So you can have hard clipping, or you can have more of a soft clipping. So that's quite useful, because if you want a hard clipping sound, like a Distortion Plus, MXR Distortion Plus, or a Clone sort of sound, you would put that button in. So it gives you a different tone again. So it does a lot of things, this pedal. And then you've got channel B, channel A, and that swaps the order. I think that swaps the order of the two combinations in the pedal, which is clever. And then we've got this button here, which is a boost button, from what I know. Now, these pedals are expensive at new. This is discontinued now, this pedal. It can be picked up used. So I picked this one up used, and I thought I'd give it a shot. It does take a battery, this dual overdrive pedal. I'm using a 9-volt power supply, nothing special. And yeah, that's quite interesting, this button here. How you can make it soft and hard. So you've got a compression switch. I think that's what it is anyway. But yeah, let's plug it in. Let's see what tones we get. So I'm using my Aria telly. I'm using a Blackstar ID Core practice amp, you know, modding amp. Yeah, I'm using this guitar with Fender Vantero pickups, and this is the clean tone anyway. This is the clean tone. There's no reverb. Now if I put the pedal on, I'm going to put channel A on. I'm going to leave the gain and the volume at 12 o'clock. I'm also going to leave the tone knob at 12 o'clock on channel A, and also leave the boost switch out. I'm not going to put the switch in. And yeah, this is what you get. Yeah, I like this tone. It's very probably Marshall, sort of Hendrix vibe you get there. It's very sort of early Are You Experience, manic depression sort of tone I was getting there. Okay. Yeah, that's the sort of tone I was getting. An early Henrik sort of tone. I was using the wrong guitar though for that, but it did sound not bad with the telly. So yeah, that's with everything at 12 o'clock and the tone knob at 12 o'clock on channel A. And then if I put the boost switch in, you can hear it up in volume. Sounds really cool. Really like that. This pedal does a lot. It definitely does a lot. Now, this pedal may be expensive, but I do think this pedal is worth it because it doesn't sound like your average overdrive pedal, or it doesn't sound like one of them full tone. Not slagging full tone pedals off, but most of their drive pedals have took from the tube screamer circuit. So a lot of them are a tube screamer with a clean boost, and yeah, I already have a clean boost. I have an MXR amp booster pedal, and you can get a cheap boost pedal which would do exactly the same thing. So I don't really see the point in that too much. So but yeah, it's a great sound. So if I take the gain down to 9 o'clock, so you just get a bit of grit. Not too much, you know what I mean? That sound with a bit of delay or a bit of reverb would sound fantastic. I think it really does sound great. This pedal sounds good with a Strat as well. I have tried it off camera with my Strat and it sounded brilliant. I really like this pedal. So if I turn the gain up on full, I still don't get no unwanted noise from a single coil guitar. Gain there, and this is just channel A, and he's turned into some kind of distortion pedal. Now if I put the boost switch in, I get a different sound again. Really like it. Really like the pedal. So yeah, and it's got a tone knob as well. Let's move on to channel B. So everything's at 12 o'clock. So I've got a bass switch, a bass knob, a middle knob, a treble knob, and they're all at 12 o'clock. And I've just put the pedal on, and it's called a com switch. It's basically like a compression switch, which changes it to hard clipping, I think, from soft to hard clipping. And yeah, basically everything's at 12 o'clock, channel B. very open sounding. It's very much like your average overdrive pedal, but it has a bit more gain, a bit more grit to it, which I like. It's not fully clean sounding. It's not really, you know, clean sounding. You could do some really good Gary Moore with this pedal. Yeah, I love it. You get no unwanted noise or anything with this pedal. I really think it's a great pedal. Just a great pedal. If you find one, get one. I don't think there's too much hype with these pedals, but they're certainly not cheap pedals. They are made in the USA. So yeah, you get a good blues sound there, a good blues sound which hasn't got too much gain to it. Very tube screamy sounding. So what I'm going to do now is leave everything at 12 o'clock as it is and put the hard clipping switch in. So it changes the sound again to a hard clipping sound. So it's more like a clone sort of sound now. You're getting it more like a clone sort of tone. Absolutely great. This pedal is great. I love that tone as well. It's if I turn the gain up, that setting, it's like you know, yeah, it does sound like a clone sort of vibe, or like a DS1 sort of vibe. It gets a bit shrilly. Yeah, it's great. It's great. That's all I'm going to say. It's a great pedal. I can dial the gain down. I've still got the switch in, the hard clipping switch. I think it's called a com switch, something like that, to do with compression, which makes it hard clipping. Comment below if I'm wrong. Yeah, sounds great. So what I'm going to do is take the switch, take the switch out, and it becomes more of a tube screw. And then what you can do, you can set it in different order. You can either have channel A going into channel B, or you can have channel B going into channel A, and you can swap the order. So it's like having two pedals in one, and you can swap the order, so you can have, you know, for a change, if I feel like I want the tube screamer type sort of vibe, the B first in the chain, I can do that just simply with a switch. It's really useful. So there we go, stacked together. Get a lovely tone, lovely distorted tone. I'm not sure which order that is, but all I know is that the switch is out. If I put the switch in, it changes the tone. So yeah, I think when the switch is in, what's going on is channel A is your rhythm tone. Then if you want to boost, channel B would be it. And that's how you'd set these pedals up. And then if you want channel B to be your rhythm sort of tone, your tone. Then channel B would be the first one in the chain with the boost. So yeah, it's great. It's not a tube screamer, but you can get those tones, and you can get all sorts of tones in this pedal. I really love it. I think this is one of the best dual overdrive pedals I've ever tried in my life. I don't think it's hyped up that much as some, but who knows, maybe after this video people will go out and buy all of them on Reverb. Who knows? But yeah, like and subscribe. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video, and follow me on my journey with this channel, and yeah, take care. Like and subscribe to Lost Groove Music.